What's going on, YouTube? Yard Soul Cycles here with the Nashiki Manitoba, that word right there. Actually, my brother's bike. He's helping me do the bathroom. There's videos about that if you guys haven't seen them. And I guess as part of his payment, he brought this Nashiki back. Interesting fact, he has two of them. This is his commuter comfort mountain bike-ish one. The other one's is a vintage 27 road bike. 27-inch wheels, just to be more precise. So let's go ahead and do a quick over, see what I have to do to it. You see I have some tires laying around. I was gonna swap it for these white walls, but he says he wants something a little bit more aggressive, so I'm gonna throw on this rear tire. Front one's still fine. The rear one is really dry rotted. It's take a look at her. Shimano Avio derailleur. Really bad cable right here. Just done. 7-speed in the front. I'm sorry, 7-speed in the back by 2-speed in the front. So you can tell it's missing the big sprocket. And obviously he says he can't go fast. I go, well, this is right here. You're missing the bigger sprocket. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't keeping up with your kids. You know, this kid has a fixie. So I'm like that. Not keeping up with him, dude. Care what you do, how hard you spin. You're not going to. Let's see, is this a Shimano? No name Shimano derailleur. Nice seat he put on. Okay, so he buys a new seat and then throws the bike outside. Don't know why. I don't know. I told him you should have bought a used seat, save you some money, and if it messes up, it's used. Cables seem to be in decent order. Just needs to clean up, except for that rear one. The rear one's going to change. And everything else looks to be, what is that crunchy sign? Housing's messed up right there. Probably some noise in the head right there. I don't know if you can hear it. So all I'm going to do is give her a quick cleanup, re-grease everything, change the rear tire, change the crank, and change the cables that need to be changed. Other than that, you know, get him back on the road, or his equivalent of riding anyways, guys. So here's the carnage, guys. Bike is completely stripped to the frame and the railers because I don't want to break the chain. If I had a quick release, I would do that, but I don't want to break the chain. I do have the chain breaker. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it because I had bad luck with them, and when I put them back together, I feel like they're weaker at that point, so they might crack on me. I might be wrong. I might be right. I don't know. I just don't want to do it. So all the way down to the frame and brakes. Here's the carnage. Wheels, handlebars, forks, cranks up there. I mean, just complete tear down. I'm gonna do a wash now, get her up and ready, rebuild her, and get her back on the road. Alright guys, here she is, all done. Took me longer than expected. I really wanted to change the cranks to some other ones. I have an aluminum ones off some road, but they wouldn't fit. They hit here, and they would hit on the derailleur when it would come out to the big star. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna throw this steel one on it, even though it's not the one I wanted to use. But anyways, here she is. She's back. I'm gonna put the pedals back on after this video, and then she's done. Call up my brother, tell him come pick it up. Nashiki. This was a favor, you know. He asked me to do him a favor, and I did, and here it is, all cleaned up. Gears working fine, brakes working fine, rear tire 90% true, 95 maybe. I'm not that good at truing. I'm still trying to figure that out, but you know, it's not hitting anymore. It was hitting the frame every time you turn it. Now it's not doing that. So here she is, guys. Nashiki Manitoba, something like that. Made in the US, which is actually pretty cool, from the Bike Connection. It's actually right down the street. Well, okay, like a few miles from me. but still, it's still there. I know exactly where that is. I've been there a few times, so it's good to see them. You know, that they've been around for a while and that they're still going strong. Anyways, guys, you are so psycho.